Hey everybody, welcome back to the Light Side Music Reactions. It is after Christmas, but not quite New Year's yet, and so we're still reacting to some of your Christmas music requests. And the one today is one that Eric requested, Toby Keith, singing Please Come Home for Christmas. Now, Eric requested this during my weekend live stream last weekend, and boy, Eric, you're really put me through the tear jerkers. He recommended the song that we did, what was it, on Monday? I think it was. The Faith Hill song, Where Are You Christmas? Got me bawling my eyes out. And now here once again is a song with the same theme, Please Come Home for Christmas. And so, the lyrics in this song, if I remember correctly, it references Christmas and New Year's. And so, since New Year's is coming up, it's still appropriate for us to react to this song. Anyway, Toby Keith was an American country singer, songwriter, record producer, actor, and businessman who just passed away on February 5th of this year with stomach cancer. He was inducted in the Country Music Hall of Fame this year after having been elected just hours after his death. So, I did react to one of his songs pretty recently. In fact, I think Eric might have been the one that requested it also. The song American Soldier. We reacted to that back in early December. So, once again, we're checking out Toby Keith. And today we're checking out his song, Please Come Home for Christmas. All right, and let me get my volume, make sure it's up. And here we go.
Bells will be ringing this sad, sad New Year's. Oh, what a Christmas.
Ooh, that was odd. Let me rewind that. How he pronounced that word on the end of the sign, at the end of the line.
This sad, sad New Year's.
The sad, sad New Year's, it sounds like he's saying. But the lyric is the sad, sad news.
This sad, sad New Year's. Oh, what a Christmas. Have the blues.
Yeah, so it's not, years doesn't rhyme with blues. So I think he's just playing with the vocal a little bit there. He's not saying New Year's, he's saying the news, but he's just playing with it somehow. It just sounds odd. I don't know. Let's try it again.
Bells will be ringing this sad, sad New Year's.
I don't like that.
Oh, what a Christmas. Have the blues. My baby's gone. I have no friend. Wish me greeting
Nice stair step down there.
once again. Choirs will be singing silent night.
Your little steel guitar.
By candlelight. Please come on for Christmas. Please come on for Christmas. If not for Christmas,
Violin.
by New Year's night.
There you go. New Year's night. Okay. So other than that first line, the way he said that last word on there, the word news, other than that, it just sounded pretty good. I like Toby Keith. I like his voice. I like his songs. Well, not all of his songs. His beer drinking songs, I'm not too huge of a fan of those. But I do like his voice, and I like a lot of his songs. His patriotic songs are great, like the one I reacted to back in December. Fantastic song. And this is a good sounding song, too. Honestly, I've heard other versions of this song that I like better with female vocalists on it. That might just be bias of my own ears. Yeah, I just can't picture Toby Keith as a Christmas caroler sort of thing. I don't know. That's just me. Let's go ahead and get back into it.
Friends and relations
Very bluesy song.
Sure as the stars shine above. But this is Christmas. Yes, Christmas, my dear.
Little doo-wop,
Time of
back
year
50s.
to be with the ones that you love. So won't you tell me you'll never go wrong? Christmas and New Year's, find my baby home. There'll be no more sorrow, no grief and pain, and I'll be happy, happy once again.
All right, so once again, we're getting this same theme, the broken-hearted Christmas. It'll be a blue Christmas without you. Going back to Elvis, and then dreaming of a white Christmas, but when we don't have a white Christmas, it feels like a blue Christmas. I'll be home for Christmas that I mentioned earlier in the week in one of my other reactions. I'll be home for Christmas, if only in my dreams, and knowing that you can't be home for Christmas. It's heartbreaking. Knowing you can't be with the ones that you love on Christmas or any other time, really. It can be depressing. It can be sad. So I get it. I completely understand the situation and how it makes you feel. I do have a little bit of issue with the lyrics in this. He's concentrating. He's saying, if you come home and I get to spend the time with you, and there'll be no more sorrow, no grief and pain, and I'll be happy, happy once again. Well, there's some truth to that. You know, I know if certain loved ones that I wish that I was still had with me, if I was with them, I imagine I would be happy. But there's a happiness, there's a joy that, and I'm sorry if this just seems insensitive, but this is just a preacher in me coming out. There's a joy deep inside us that can come out, that even when the circumstances aren't optimal, when you can't be with the ones that you love, we want to be with those loved ones that we can't necessarily be with. And if we were to be with them, sure, we would be happy in that moment. But what happens when they leave again? Suddenly we're not happy anymore. That's not true joy. That's just happiness. That's on a base level. What we want to have is something that goes much deeper, to where you can be in a situation to where you're hundreds, maybe thousands of miles away from your loved one, maybe even a loved one who has passed away, and you'll never see them again in this life. It's a very sad situation, but we can have that peace and joy inside that goes beyond human understanding. And a lot of people don't understand it because it goes beyond all human understanding. But there is that peace and joy that we can have in our circumstances, not because of our circumstances, but going back to Thanksgiving, the scripture tells us to be thankful in all things. It doesn't say to be thankful for all things. You know, I'm not thankful that I may be poor. I'm not happy that I had a car accident. I'm not happy that I have a broken leg or a broken arm or whatever, but I can be happy in those circumstances. I'm not happy that I'm 100 miles away from the person I love and I can't be with them on Christmas Eve, but I can be joyful and happy in those circumstances. And that's a peace and that's a joy that only comes from Jesus Christ, the true meaning of Christmas. And so if we have that deep in our hearts, then I think if we dig deep enough, we'll find that even in the situations where the rest of the world, they say, I can't be happy on Christmas because I can't be with my family, I can't be with my loved ones. You know, if you have that peace inside, it's just so much of a blessing to have that peace to where you can say, yeah, it would be really nice if I was with my loved ones right now, but I can't be. But still I've got peace. I'm still blessed. And I've still got that joy inside because I know that someday I'm going to be with them again. I can't be with them right now, but that's okay because tomorrow's a new day. I believe that God wants the best for me, and even though I may have trials and tribulations, I may have difficulties right now, God is going to get me through it. And at the end of the day, when I look back on this, just like in the movie Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, they went through all kinds of craziness together, and they couldn't stand it. Well, Dell couldn't stand the, what's the other one's name? Dell Griffith, and what was Steve Martin's character's name? I can't think of his name. Neil. Dell and Neil. Neil couldn't stand Dell. And but at the end of the day, when they finally got back home, one of the comments they made to each other is, one day we're going to be able to look back on this and laugh. And then sure enough, at the end of the movie, as he was riding the train home by himself, the last mile, he was looking back and remembering and laughing at all the craziness. And so we can have that peace that he had in the last mile of his trip home, of knowing that, things got crazy. Things weren't always optimal. We've got bad situations in our life, but if we've got that peace of Christmas in our heart, deep down, the true peace of Christmas, then we can survive it. We can thrive through it. And at the end of the day, we know that God's got us safe in his hands. And even for our loved ones that have gone on before that we're not going to see again in this life, if we have God in our hearts, the true meaning of Christmas, then one day we will see them again. And that's the joy of Christmas. The joy of Jesus in our hearts is having that peace, to know that no matter how bad things get here on this earth, there's a brighter day waiting ahead. And so that's just my encouragement about this. This verse just really stood out to me. He's saying until she gets home, he's going to be sad. He's going to have pain. But then there'll be no more sorrow, grief, and pain once she finally makes it home. And really, that's the way it is for us too, but it's a different story, because it's when we finally make it home, and it's not just going home for Christmas, but it's going home to be with Jesus for all eternity. Because when that day comes, he will wipe all the tears from our eyes. There will be no more sorrow, no grief and pain, and forever. And it's not going to be a fleeting thing that the next time the girlfriend or the wife or the family has to go away and you can't see them again, suddenly you have that pain, grief, and sorrow back again. No, once we go home to Jesus, it's gone forever. That pain, grief, and sorrow will never come back. And so I wish that for you all this Christmas, is that if you're missing somebody right now and want them to come home for Christmas, I hope they can come home. And I hope you get to see them and you have a happy ending, just like at the end of Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. But spoiler alert, in that movie, for Dell's situation with his wife, it's not that simple from a human standpoint. But if he has Jesus in his heart, then he will see her again one day. And okay, now I'm just going to start getting emotional. Think about that movie again. Wonderful movie. Check it out if you haven't seen it. Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. All right, let's finish out the song. Recorded very well. Nice instrumentation on here.
There'll be no more sorrow, no grief and pain. And I'll be happy Christmas once again.
I don't like that line there. I'll be happy Christmas once again. I'll be happy once again. I could buy that. But that's just the way the song was written. I mean, that's not his fault. The original's like that too. I'll be happy Christmas once again. That's the the spelling, punctuation, and grammar Nazi in me. That really, things like that rub me the wrong way. It doesn't make any logical sense to say that line, I'll be happy Christmas once again. Well, what's that mean? That don't mean anything. It's just, Ah, don't get me started. But anyway, yeah, thank you for recommending this, Eric. I do like Toby Keith. It's not my favorite Christmas song. It's not my favorite of his songs. I like a lot of his other songs. This one's not one of my favorites, unfortunately. It's enjoyable. I like the bluesy feel to it, but it's not really. I'll put it this way. The song has a depressing, sad theme to it. And if I don't want all my Christmas music to be sad and depressing and have that theme. And so I do like some of those songs, but I don't want all my Christmas music to be sad and, depressing. And to have those moments, it's good to have those emotional times. It's good to, when you go see a good movie, you want to see a movie that makes you laugh and also makes you cry. A movie that maybe scares you in some scenes. A movie that excites you in some scenes. So it's good to have a variety of emotions. And so music's the same way. I like to have music that gives me different emotions. But I don't want all my Christmas music to definitely be sad. You want the majority of your Christmas music to be peppy and cheerful. And so I'm going to be very selective on which songs I choose to listen to for Christmas that have that sad theme to them. And there's just so many great ones. Like the other one that you recommended to Eric earlier in the week, the Where Are You Christmas? Gorgeous, beautiful song, especially the Taylor Momsen version. You saw me get emotional reacting to the Faith Hill version. Watching the Grinch and hearing that little girl sing that song in that sweet, innocent voice. Oh man, it just tugs at your heartstrings. And so if I had to choose between those two songs to be my sappy, sad Christmas song, I'm going to choose the Faith Hill song over the Toby Keith. That's just me. But anyway, thank you for recommending it. It's an enjoyable song for me to listen to, and I'm glad I got a chance to listen to it. What do you guys think? Did you enjoy this reaction? If so, hit the like button, comment down below, and subscribe to the channel so that you know when we add new content. We're coming up on the end of the year where we're going to have our final drawing. So get your music requests in. Everybody that suggests a Christmas song for me to react to, I guess time's up for that. So we're not taking any more Christmas requests. But you still have the ability to get your name in the drawing if you haven't already by going back and looking at all the videos that I've done over the past month to Christmas songs, and look for the clues and hints in those videos as to how you can get entered into the drawing. We're going to have it in a few days, so get back here and check those out. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time on the Light Side Music Reactions. Have a great day, and God bless. Merry Christmas, and Happy New Year.